We're going to walk over there.
Okay.
There's about 4 or 5 old ladies there and old men. I want to try and examine them.
Okay.
Jan is one of the village elders.
And what you see as white there is a scar. That means this eye is gone. Look, the lashes are right in. That's what I said when you get blind from trachoma.
She has trachoma, an infection that has forced her eyelashes inwards, scraping and damaging her eyes.
This eye can be saved because there is a bit of clear cornea in the middle, so she can see well.
If Jan comes to the sight camp at the end of the trek, there's a real chance her sight can be saved.
If you were to go on Friday, I think it would change your life for the better and you'd be very pleased with the outcome.
But Jan wants time to consider.
If she accepts treatment, sometimes they do refuse, she will be a very good ambassador because she can influence everybody else to come.
Before they leave, Jan has some questions for Cara. It turns out she's the local fortune teller.
Do you have a husband?
No, not yet.
Yeah. But very soon you will get somebody.
I have a partner.
Yeah?
Yes. He just hasn't asked me to marry him yet. It's early days. It's early days.
But very soon you will be married.
Oh, wow. Ooh, la la. Can I supervise?
Probably said you're going to help.
I don't think this is right at all.
Because I've been walking for like 7 hours in 40-degree heat with sun beating down on me. That's why we got it round the wrong way, but normally I'd be able to do this very quickly.
This will be the team's first night out in the wild.
I spoke to one of the guys who lives in the village, and he said, well, recently we've had lions, cheetahs and hyenas. And I said, well, like, you know, how recently? He's like, just the other day. So, yeah.
Drinking in the morning sun. Drinking in the morning sun.
Today is different because we have camels. It's very exciting. Look at them, they look so pissed off with us already.
Faster and stronger than donkeys, camels will be better suited to the rest of the journey. Every trekker has a camel to carry their kid. Ronnie's christened hers Jeffrey.
There you go.
Hello, darling. Oh, I know how you feel. Trust me. You know, camels, they're really annoying. Like, you wait for one, they don't turn up, then a whole load come at once.
You see that mountain behind us? Wow. We're going to go to that, and we're going to turn right, and we're going to go right round that, and then we're going to go up another 3 k's on the other side of it.
You mean the really big, scary mountain at the end? Or the really cool-looking one at the start?
The really big, scary one at the end. If we've got any chance of doing 100 k's, we have to do this.
Do we look tired?
We look tired. Do we? Be honest. BBC. No, don't zoom in.
Yeah.
That's not going to help anyone.
You know, it's hard, and they are feeling the strain. But when you're looking at 13-hour days of walking solidly, you can take it slowly. It's up to 39 degrees today. It might tip 40 at some point this week.
This is the first time that I've thought to myself, well, we're not going to be able to do this, because it's just never ending. It just goes on and on and on. And I don't know, it's day 2 and everyone's, the mood is starting to go a bit quieter, and I just feel like I want to walk on my own at the moment, which is the first time that's happened.
It's time for the trekkers to stop at the next village.
I think what we've got to do is just be very proactive. So rather than wait until you get thirsty.
But team coach Greg White is concerned about how the heat is hitting Peter.
Oh my God, I'm drinking too much.
Greg's worried enough to let him cool off in a support vehicle.
Well, pop some water on the back of your head and down your neck. That'll cool you down quite nicely.
No, that's fine.
What we don't want you to do is overheat.
No.
Because if you overheat, unfortunately, what that then becomes a downward spiral.
Right.
And can create all sorts of problems for us. So
Yeah.
keeping that fluid going is very important,
Yeah.
but also keeping you cool is going to be critically important. So
Right. Tip a bucket of water over me.
basically a bucket of water over your head, yeah.
Meanwhile, Lorraine joins Bob as he continues the search for villagers to get treatment at the end of the trek. Dust, dryness and lack of water mean the threat of trachoma is high here, and children are particularly at risk.
Hello. Can you ask if any of the children have had any problems with their eyes at all?
She's saying in the morning there is a pass here.
Right, from his eyes and from there?
Their eyes.
That looks sore, darling. That looks really, really sore.
Something here coming out and it's affecting.
So with the kids here, if one of them gets trachoma, I would imagine it just spreads like wildfire. You know, if one gets it, they all get it.
Yeah, they will all get it.
They all get it, right. Right, but you can sort that out, can't you? You can fix that.
With some simple, inexpensive medicine, the disease can be stopped in its tracks.
And then it's over, it's finished, and
finished.
she'll be fine. But if you leave it, then she'll go blind.
She'll go blind.
Across Africa, going blind can increase the chance of a child dying young.
What really worries me is the fact that these beautiful, beautiful children and their gorgeous mums, they could lose their sight, you know, they won't be able to see. And a child, a child that can't see will die too early. So cute. Gosh, today's been very emotional for me. I found the walking in the hottest part of the day really, really hard. I think I was just about at the end of myself. So I found that very, very difficult. Visiting the village and meeting the mums and the little kids, really bringing it home to you how little they have and how if they do get any sort of eye condition, if they don't get help, they will go blind. And it does bring it home to you that just a couple of pounds, that's all it is, can help them.
Is this it?
Ollie thinks they've made it to the camp.
Hold tight, hold your horses. Whoa! 1 minute. You might slightly let it go too quickly every minute.
We're all excited because we kind of thought we'd got to the end, but we haven't. We've got more to go. It's phenomenally exhausting. I mean, my legs do feel like legs. It's the whole package, which is quite... It's not that hard. I mean, I suddenly have a new burst of energy now.
Hi, Lorraine. Yeah, you okay?
Yeah.
My wee boy. My wee lamb.
I'm actually really struggling.
Oh, you're tired. You're a wee tired boy. Is your tent up?
Not yet.
You got
I'm
to do it?
Get it, yeah.
Oh,
Derm's feeling the
Luke.
same.
Baby.
Hi.
Baby angel.
We're not in a good place.
Oh, Lorraine, I'm feeling awful.
But the day's challenges aren't quite over yet. There's a gatecrasher in the camp.
Where is the scorpion? But he looks exactly the same colour as the sun. There's no way you'd see that.
If that gave you a little sting, there'd be no walking tomorrow for whoever gets stung by that. So as much as it looks tiny, it's serious.
You know what I'm so frightened about? Because my bag has been right there open. Now I've put my bag into my tent. There could easily be a scorpion in it.
The scorpion has now been eliminated by some Kenyan ginger hot tea. I don't even think it's dead, you know. That's not dead. Why is it moving?
As the team get ready, talk of scorpions is taking on legendary proportions.
When we're over having dinner, we find another Far bigger scorpion, I might add. And then Bob, who's, you know, our local sightsaver guy,
B.O.B.
freaked out and just
B.O.B.
went, "Buddy, there's a scorpion behind you," which scared us. And then this guy, like...
It was some move out of Mortal Kombat.
One of our guys
literally
went like this.
Oh, he was literally...
It was something from the cartoon.
It was literally
It's like one of those ones
KO.
where you've pressed every button and somehow it's done the knee to chin
No,
combo.
it was literally finish him.
To be honest, there's such a boy-girl divide going on, isn't there? I mean, we just talk about everything.
Oh, I do love
but
the
in a
boys,
but
but
they love-
only in a
no,
only in a physical sense.
Yeah. No, but they are. I feel so sorry for them because whatever hurts, they're having to pretend it doesn't hurt, and we know it's hurting.
You know, we're very happy to
My
say.
alarm clock to take my children to school.
Oh,
it's going for my case.
Oh, I know.
It goes off at 7 every morning.
It's really hard, the children thing. I've never left them this long, ever. I mean, obviously, I've made sure that I've left them a few cans and tin openers, so they should be... What? So you're saying I'm a bad mom now?